Hi there. In this video, you will learn how to find the right leads in Apollo.io for your B2B SaaS. So let's just jump right in. So in this video, what you will discover is why you should use Apollo.io in the first place. And for those that have never heard about Apollo, that's fine. In this video, we'll be going in full detail what Apollo is exactly, when to adjust your targeting of your cold outreach or outbound lead generation campaigns. And I'll be sharing an embarrassing campaign of yours truly. The most important underused lead filter in Apollo based on their data, and this is really make or break. If you don't have this in your campaign, you can get into serious trouble. Your Gmail account might get banned, so you really want to avoid this. And how to find the starving crowd for your B2B SaaS. So starving crowd is the type of person that absolutely and desperately needs your product. So let's just jump right in. Why use Apollo.io? Apollo.io has many different benefits. First benefit is you have 275 million B2B contacts and 73 million companies. So it's a huge lead database. Another benefit that Apollo has is you have a high email accuracy, including, spoiler alert, a filter that allows you to filter verified email addresses. A huge danger or huge downside of cold email outreach campaigns, where you send an email to a B2B stranger, is that the email might bounce. And in Apollo, this doesn't happen because the emails are verified. So that's a huge benefit. In the past, you would need to pay a separate lead generation, a separate lead service to get you the leads. Then you would need to verify those email addresses, and this is all in one place. Plus, Apollo, of course, is a outreach platform, which means you can outreach on Apollo. It links with LinkedIn. It's probably stuff for another video. But in short, Apollo is an all-in-one lead or outreach sales platform. That's why I recommend Apollo. When should you adjust your targeting? Let's dive into an embarrassing campaign of yours truly, and that's this one, where I'm basically doing this for my own company. So I offer an outbound lead generation service for B2B SaaS, where I basically do all of this on autopilot for B2B SaaS companies, so you don't have to worry about all of this stuff, and I just do it for you, and the revenue is guaranteed. So it's a quite cool thing. Basically, I've tried to do this, or this is one of the sequences that I've started in Apollo, and this just has absolutely failed. You see a very low open rate here. It's not that much data, but it's enough for me to kind of see, especially here, like there's one with 100% spam block. That's really not good. But you have a very low open rate, a high spam block rate, and that's where you kind of know this is not really, it's not really the best audience I should be targeting, right? You should be aiming for 30% plus open rate in the first email, and the spam block should be less. That's okay, but like it's just, combined with the open rates, not that optimal. So these are key indications, especially if you test, good subject lines such as quick questions. Always a subject line you should double check, and thank you as well. And the open rate is still not high. You should probably adjust your targeting. The most important underused lead filter in Apollo. So let's really take a look at how we can find the best leads for your B2B SaaS. So we jump into the lead search engine of Apollo, and as you can see, we have almost 300 million contacts here, and we have a bunch of filters on the left-hand side. You can also have even more filters when you use this one here. So let's just close this one. The most underused filter is this one here. It's email status. In every list that you create in Apollo, you should always have this filter on, which is a verified email address. Because again, you don't want your email addresses to bounce, your emails to bounce, because if a lot of your emails bounce on Gmail can actually close down your email sending account, which is really not that optimal. It's something that you never want to be happening to you. So you want to always target verified email addresses. This is the best and most underused filter in Apollo outbound lead generation campaigns. Right? How to find the starving crowd for your B2B SaaS. So basically, these are people who are really very much interested in your service. The filter I always use is, of course, I target this to the United States. So you can use select region. You can do United States here. Another thing that I would suggest you doing is, that's down here, where is it? You can kind of search for job titles because it's typically easier actually to sell people in the higher hierarchy in the upper hierarchy of the company. So you can actually sort by management level, similar to LinkedIn Sales Navigator. You can go owner, founder, C-suite, partner, right? Or let's just kind of remove the partner. That's fine. So you want to have the decision makers that we reach out to. And the last thing, which is really the starving crowd metric, is you can go to intent. And these are people that used to be a separate software as well. So you used to need a separate software that can really give you intent data. And what this basically shows you is the company or its employees of the company, are they interacting with your niche or with the product that you're looking to sell? And if you know that they're interacting, they're very likely to buy. If you can kind of like gauge if they would be interested in a service like yours. So for example, for me personally, I offer outbound lead generation campaigns. So I have intents like email open rates, if they're looking for email personalization, email marketing software, email marketing service providers, sender policy framework, which is SPF. It's important for email deliverability. If a company is looking for all of these things, and I would add additional filtering mechanisms, but you can just like, if they're looking for all of these intents, they have a higher likelihood of being a potential buyer. So this is another filter you can use in Apollo, so you can really find the starving crowd. Again, the leads that you target is really 80%, really makes up 80% of your email outreach campaigns, and should never ever be skipped. The more thought you put into this process here in targeting the right leads, the higher the success likelihood of your campaigns. It's been Florian. This has been Florian. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you want me to do this all for you, you can go to Florian Wüst. I'll leave a link in the description or in the title there or whatever, so you can kind of take a look at what I'm offering. I wish you a very good day and talk to you soon. Thanks and bye-bye.